Hello and welcome to part 2 of my bracelet collection series, I guess you could call it. Today I'm going to show all of my keychains and wall hangings that I currently have in my collection. I'm going to start with the keychains that I have and then work my way up to all of the wall hangings. First keychains I want to show are these chevron keychains. I have a bunch of these, I'll get to them, but they all have charms on them, and I made them all with scrap thread because you don't really need that much for keychains like this. So I used the scrap thread that I could find that it was long enough in my scrap thread collection. And this one I just put a cute butterfly charm on it, and I use these really pretty greens. So here's the first one in a set of these that I did. The second one is this purple yin yang one, and I sort of did alternating colors on the pattern. It has this really cute yin yang charm. Also, please ignore this because this is for when I go to craft fairs, so yeah. And then the other one I have is this yellow, orange, green, I call it like the flower power keychain. It has this really cute flower charm on it. And I had more, but I guess I don't have them anymore. Those are the only ones I have of those. I made like 7 of them. If you want to see all of them, I have them on my Instagram, so you can look and see what those look like, but these are the 3 I have left. Next, this is one of my personal favorites, this cloud keychain. This was on my to-dos for so long, and then I finally made it. I love the colors in this one. I did the like traditional, like when you go to the pattern, I think these are the colors, like the default colors. And so I kept it to those colors. I also think I used scrap thread for the clouds. I'm pretty sure I did. And then the ends, I did something a little different. I just knotted them like this instead of doing what I usually do, which is this. This is a yin yang keychain, by the way. And just like my last video, I will have all the pattern numbers on the screen because I don't know them off the top of my head. And if you want to see better photos of all of these, you can see them on my Instagram. I posted most, if not all of these on my Instagram. Next is this neon starburst keychain. I used to be obsessed with making starbursts, and then I kind of just stopped. But I made this one with the neon thread because I thought it would look really cool with the black, and it did not disappoint. I think it turned out really nice, very vibrant. For these keychains, I used a bracelet pattern, and I just made it so I only did like one part of the flower. And these are kind of supposed to be like friendship keychains, and so like there's one half and then you complete it and it completes the flower. And I used purple and green because these colors look good together. And when I first saw the bracelet pattern, I did make a bracelet of it. I don't have it anymore, but I did make a bracelet with this pattern. But when I saw it, I was like, oh, the halves would be really cute as keychains. And then when I got more confident in my alphas, I made these. Next is another keychain. This is one of my favorite patterns. And this was actually supposed to be a bracelet, but I ran out of thread, so I made it a keychain instead. That rhymed. I love the color. So purple is my favorite color, and lately I've been making a lot of stuff with purple. This I did not make recently. I think I made this like last year or something, but I really love the diamond pattern in this, and this was one of the first normal patterns that I read and printed, and I made a bracelet of it. And then I decided to remake it, and I wanted to do a purple bracelet, but of course I ran out of thread because I'm horrible at measuring my thread out, and so I had to turn it into a keychain, but I think it still looks cute. Okay, this Cali keychain, I love this pattern. I saved this pattern like when I got my bracelet book account, like I saw it and I thought it was so cute, and I'm from California, so I had to make it. There's also a Texas one. My friend, she lives in Texas, so I think I might make her the Texas one. Next is another bracelet pattern that I sort of made into a keychain. This one is this spooky like ghost pattern, and it is originally for bracelets, I think, but I wanted to make it a keychain. And I really love like the electric pink and blue colors I used. I think they look really cute with the spooky ghosts. This is a gummy bear keychain. I had another one, but I don't have it anymore. This is a green one. I kind of want to do a whole rainbow of gummy bears. I think that would be super cute. I'm weird. I can't make the same pattern over and over again or I'll get bored. Like I always envy those of you who make like all of those cow patterns or just make multiples of the same thing, because I could never do that. I get bored way too easily, have to move on to something else. So I might just make one of these, like, you know, one at a time over a period of time, do a rainbow gummy bear set. Who knows when that will be though. Okay, this was the first alpha pattern I learned. This is not my first alpha, but it's the first pattern I learned, and then when I got better at alphas, I wanted to remake it. These are the wall hangings I have. This one took me a while to make, but that was because I kept procrastinating it, and I used scrap thread for all the colors. This is the back. It's kind of a mess, but I'm really proud of this one, and I love how it turned out. This one I made last fall. I think it's so cute, this little pumpkin. I love the little sparkles on it. I might make another one this year, I don't know, but I love this one. This was one of the first wall hangings I ever made. The whites, I accidentally used 2 different whites on them, but oh well. And this one took me a while because I was still kind of new to alphas. This is my cat's tail, by the way, just ignore that. I was still new to alphas when I made this one, but yeah, I like this one. I like the pattern. Maybe I should remake it. This one is a ghost face wall hanging that I made. It could also be a bookmark, but I made it as a wall hanging, and I wanted to make this one. I found this pattern when I first got a bracelet book account, because when I first started making bracelets, it was on Halloween and I was watching Scream with my mom, and so last year, to celebrate 1 year of making bracelets last year, I made this one in honor of it. This one here is the Avengers Original 6 logo thing. I did this for I did a bunch of Marvel stuff last summer, and so this was one of the things I made. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this part 2 of my bracelet collection, the keychains and wall hangings portion of the series. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!